Hello and welcome to My Consultant. Today, we're going to get a better understanding behind the frustrations regarding the ArriveCAN app, the urgent need to reset Canada's immigration processing, and the Quebec leader's newest immigration plan. Stay tuned as I'll give you the inside scoop to Canada's commitment to strengthening the asylum processing. Although Canada lifted their COVID-19 restrictions just in time for summer travel, it seems Canada was not an easy destination or a destination at all for some American travelers. According to Statistics Canada, the number of road trips Americans have made to Canada compared to summer 2019 has remained down by 45%, a harsh impact Niagara Falls is impacted by. For example, Niagara Falls helicopter bookings are down 35%, largely due to the lack of American tourists. The mayor of Niagara Falls, along with several business owners, believe the ArriveCAN app is a big deterrent for some American road travelers, and are calling on the federal government to either remove the app or make it optional. The ArriveCAN app was introduced early in the pandemic as a COVID-19 safety measure. Tourists must submit their travel and vaccination information within 72 hours before entering the country. The app has received bad press here in Canada, with travelers complaining the app has glitches, is not convenient, and isn't user-friendly for seniors. The app is apparently causing problems for would-be tourists, which reduces the amount of American dollars coming in. Several American customers have canceled their bookings in Niagara Falls once they learn about the ArriveCAN app at the border. Many claim to be overwhelmed when trying to download and fill out the app and ultimately decide to leave. In hopes to reduce some stress, on July 29, 2022, the Canada Border Service Agency, or the CBSA, altered the rule so that foreigners who are unaware of the ArriveCAN app once they get to a land border can get a one-time pass into the country. Unfortunately, the Customs and Immigration Union, which represents the CBA officers, have said the app can lead to congestion for officers when trying to help travelers fill out the app. Canada's remaining travel restrictions, including the ArriveCAN app, will remain in place until at least September 30th. The government is currently rolling out a new feature on ArriveCAN, which allows travelers to submit their customs and declarations digitally. This feature is optional. Despite Canada's large labor shortage, some Quebec party leaders are not looking to increase the province's yearly immigration intake if elected on October 3rd. In order to protect the French language and Quebec culture, the Coalition Avenir Quebec Party believes the province can integrate a maximum of 50,000 immigrants per year. Similarly, the Parti Québécois plans to slash the yearly intake to 35,000, believing more immigrants will not ease the labor crunch. Rather, the new arrivals will consume goods and services, which in turn require yet more workers. This all comes as party groups around the province have urged the political parties to accept more newcomers to fill what they say is over 200,000 vacant jobs around the province. The Quebec Liberal Party leader says the Parti Québécois is clearly disconnected. If elected, the Liberal Party promises to welcome 70,000 immigrants yearly, with plans to work with individual regions to determine their needs going forward. Quebec Solidaire believes the province could accept between 60 to 80,000 immigrants per year. And lastly, the Quebec Conservative Party has proposed gradually reducing the immigrant intake with plans to increase automation in the workplace and raise Quebec's birth rate. In recent years, Quebec's official permanent immigration welcomes have been set between 40 to 50,000 annually, but the province will take nearly 70,000 newcomers this year to make up for the COVID-19 impacts. As access to international protection remains a challenge, the Government of Canada will continue its commitment to prioritizing the protection of the world's most vulnerable, to ensure that those in need have a clear pathway to safety. Through its leadership in the Comprehensive Regional Protection and Solutions Framework, or known as the MIRPS, Canada will continue to contribute to asylum system capacity building, along with other protection efforts in Central America and Mexico. In support of the MIRPS, the Honourable Sean Fraser, Minister of Immigration, Refugees, Citizenship, recently reiterated Canada's support of the United Nations Refugee Agency to strengthen asylum processing capacity in the Americas through 3 capacity building projects over the next 2 years. The first project will help the Mexican Commission for Refugees Assistance increase its ability to process more asylum seekers in safer and more private spaces. This project will also deploy mobile asylum claim offices to regions experiencing an influx of claims and add capacity to other offices. The second project seeks to increase the Mexican Commission's capacity to handle asylum claims. This investment will support its ongoing case file digitization effort, which will accelerate asylum claim processing in Mexico, minimize the risk of data loss, and help asylum seekers receive accurate and timely information about the status of their cases. And finally, the third project initiative will strengthen the asylum capacity in Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Honduras. This project will provide essential technical and operational support to national authorities in these countries. This includes reducing asylum claim backlogs, providing training for immigration officials on country of origin information, and sharing information and best practices among asylum and immigration officials. Through collaboration with partner countries, international financial institutions, the private sector, regional bodies, and other stakeholders, Canada will continue taking action to ensure more predictable and sustainable support for refugees and the countries that host them. That's all for this week's episode, and thank you for tuning in to My Consultant. Be sure to hit the bell icon to subscribe to the My Consultant YouTube channel. For more information on the topics covered in this week's episode, please visit myconsultant.ca, where you can contact an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I'm Sheena Thompson, and we'll see you next week.